You know, it's so funny. I was at my buddy's place in the hills, and I peed. We were like having dinner. I like being outside. It's nice.
That's why I like it here. In New York, you're like cooped up. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I need to be outside. Like
Sometimes it's really grounding to just
be in the ground.
stream directly to Mama
into the earth.
So I'm peeing outside, and it's kind of like dusk, and like a woman like yells at me, "Hey!" And I'm like, "Oop," you know.
Oh, you peed onto someone?
No, I mean there's a lot of land. I'm peeing off of kind of like this hill, and it goes down to a valley. And I go inside. I'm like, "Dude, I think your neighbor just like yelled at me." He's like, "Yeah, she like really gets annoyed with us. We like park in front of her house
when
all
you
the time."
pee off of the ledge.
And he's like, "Yeah, she always yells at us when we pee." And I'm like, "She has such a huge house." Like, and he's like, "I know, she purposely hangs out over there to yell at us." And I was like, "Wow, like how neurotic." And he's like, "Yeah, she's just like that."
That's a good use.
And that is a good. That is.
But she's an artist. I was like, "Who is it?"
I guess it was derogatory.
Lana Del Rey.
Did you say Lana?
Lana Del Rey.
Lana.
Lana, no, wait, Lana. Did you see the thing where she came out and she's like, "I'm going bankrupt. Like, I have to go back to like working like a minimum wage job, like music." And
I don't get how that happens.
Explain to me the house.
Well,
like, in the
Sydney
hills.
Sweeney just did that too, where she's like, "I cannot not work for 6 months because I can't afford it." Just bought like a $3 million house.
Yeah.
I think they need to change their definition of being able to afford things.
I think after I tried to level with her after like kind of being in the industry, like, you know, I know a lot of people who work like on Broadway who are signing 30 to 40% of their income away to like agents, managers, whatever. You know, I'm like throwing away 10% to my manager, 10% to my agent, 5% to the business manager, whatever.
Me too.
40% to Uncle Sam. So then you're left with that little bit of the business you created. But you still get to buy a $4 million house.
Right.
So do I feel bad?
No, you can afford things. You might just not be able to afford the things that you want.
And you're not making the entirety of your income.
Right.
That doesn't mean that you're not still rich.
Guys.
Totally.
She has it really hard.
Sid or Lana?
Yeah, Sid.
I mean, I'm sure she has it harder than men in the industry, but but like she's still closing that $4 million house. Yeah. They don't pay actors like they used to. That's true. I was actually talking to my landlord about this because my landlord was saying like the top percentage of the acting industry started making more and more, and then everybody else started getting like moved down. Like,
sorry, have less actors. Didn't there used to be like 11 actors? Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, Johnny Depp. Like now there's 50 a day.
Can we talk about how we're talking about there's too many actors on a podcast where people are like, stop making podcasts. There's too many.
There's
podcasts.
too many of everyone.
Yeah.
The industry.
Everybody just stop doing what you're doing. Everybody stop working. We're gonna have like a what is it? There's like a working percentage of people that get paid not to work. What is that?
Yeah. I don't know. I like that.
Who's talking about that?
Tell me
Who
more
was talking
about that.
Who's running? It was Andrew
Garfield?
No, who was the guy running for president who said he wanted to have a percentage of people who didn't work and they just got paid like a living wage?
I don't know, but I'm loving that.
Yes. I think it was him. Yeah.
Whoa.
She's like, they don't pay actors like they used to. I think she's talking about these mega celebrities like an Angelina Jolie that does one movie and then doesn't really need to work for. I can't even think of a movie Angelina Jolie's in. But that's like the level of A-list where
Andrew Yang.
Yes.
Yeah, he wanted there to be like a living wage or something where people didn't work and they just got paid like minimum wage, which makes sense.
Oh, my dad would shit his pants if he heard that sentence.
My dad would be like, "Give me the money. I'm ready to retire." And by retire, just stop working.
Seems like nobody wants to work anymore.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, you want to go?
After
go do it?
After unemployment during COVID, like that was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess I am having a hard time just like feeling sympathetic for Sydney Sweeney at this moment, but
I actually
all power to her.
I am too. Like I have trouble with it, but like I really like her.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to.
I think you can like her and just like not vibe with one thing she said.
They have two incomes too. Like her and her
Sydney.
Her. I don't know if they got married.
Yeah, she's engaged.
Who's her fiance?
Just like an old man.
He's not old. He's in his 30s.
No, he's older than 30s.
No,
I swear.
He is.
Connor, use those retinas.
I'm looking so close at this thing.
Did you say use those retinas?
Yeah, I can't see.
So I'm looking at Jonathan.
Oh my god, I was like binging another episode and you had your glasses on, like reading it.
Yeah,
and I was like,
it's bad. Once I get that health insurance, it's game over though.
So my vision has been getting worse, and so I go into the like optometrist and I'm trying to get it checked, and I'm like, yeah, I think my vision got worse. I can't see stuff, like everything's blurry, and he's like, no. You just are like, you developed like stigmatism. And I'm like, well, what does that mean? Like, can we fix that? And he's like, no. You can try these contacts and they just like shift and refocus in your eyes so you can see. But he's like, there's nothing really we can do. Like your eyes just are developing in a weird way.
Is astigmatism when one eyeball has better vision than the other?
No.
That's just a word I use and just don't know what it means.
Well, I think it can be in one and not the other, but it's the shape of your eye changes for the contacts. So like things get blurry around the edges now. And I'm like, great.
You know that astigmatism was just created by Acuvue Oasis to sell more contacts. And
no, honestly, they just don't want to
he was
shape.
He's 38.
He's 38. Okay.
How old is she?
Late 30s.
She's
younger than us.
22.
Me.
Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's 22.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
That's a lie.
She's 24.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I genuinely think
I like dating older though. My girlfriend's older. I always date people who are older than me.
Yeah.
I have to say she's done a lot of Netflix stuff, but you're 24. Are you saying they don't pay 24-year-olds like they used to? Because I don't think they ever have.
Right. I don't know.
I mean, most 24-year-olds are at doing a desk job.
I was looking up
entry level.
Yeah,
40,
I don't really feel bad
40 grand max
for her at the end of the day.
I was looking up how much people have saved by age, because I'm like, I feel like I'm never saving enough. Like I'm like, like my dad's like Jewish, and like he was super like being like, don't spend your money, like be super conservative, and like he was just like super like savvy with business and money always. And I was looking at like how much people have saved, and it's like, to have saved over like $1,000 at like 22 or 23, you're in like the top like 90% of people or something. And like to have saved over $20,000, you're in like the top 0.1% of people at like 24 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, my parents are the same way. That's another.
Same.
It's so they're so frugal. If I tried to DoorDash or Uber Eats in front of my parents, I think that they would have an aneurysm.
Really?
Yeah. That's something that is just like so foreign to them.
Whoa.
It's just like lazy probably, or like, why are you spending double to get it delivered?
That's
I'm
true.
like, well, let me break it down for you.
Right.
I don't want to go get it.